You gotta shove your model to the right. I know, right? Just give me a moment. Can you see it, chat? Can you see it properly when I do this? Can you see my stream? Can you see the game? And also, can you guys hear the audio of the game? Alright! Fuck, what was I supposed to do again? I just double check if we need to go upstairs. Okay, look at this picture. A faded painting of a flying single engine plane. Okay. In here? An antique dust covered mirror. Yeah, that is the thing, right? That is like how big it is. What is this thing? Happy lurking! Alright, everyone, we're going back here. What was I supposed to do? Hey, I think I saw your partner spasming just then. Is something wrong? What? Of course not. We got this, don't worry. Why is she spasming? What's happening to her? Sticks and Shelly, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm going back in there now. Okay, I'm counting on you. Hey Sophia, I think I found... Oh yeah, I need to like voice them. I forgot, I was just reading it for a moment. Let me just finish this coffee real quick. We can talk later. Please, head back in there for now. Seems like something's gone wrong. What happened? What happened? Resume memory traversal. Yes, please. You're going inside her memories. His memories, rather. Oh. Right, it's Colin and Faye again. Huh. Weird. Eva? Huh. I can't talk to him, huh? The link to his timeline's overworld got unlocked. Even if Eva's not there anymore, it'd be easier to look for her from there. How about this person? It's probably best not to provoke anything before figuring out what's going on. I should find Eva first. Alright, let's enter the overworld. What happened here? Eva, are you here? Every memory of Colin that we've pieced together so far. She's gotta be in one of them. I wonder though. Scan. Activity. Not detected. Not detected as well. Where could she be? The vortex of the anomaly that's been bouncing us around. Wait, I guess it's near the memory we left off at. Also not detected. Not here either. Also not detected. What? What's happening? She's not detected anywhere. How could she be in the machine but nowhere in the memories? Unless... System narrowed down Eva's most recent position. Well, the freaking Bermuda Triangle. Guess it's back to the crime scene. System, load up all available recordings from here. There's a video. I'm heading out. Get the forms ready for a fill-in. Wait, what? Flipping corn cobs. How can this one memory link be so hard to find? And the editor is taking sweet time. Wait a minute. Are you at the computer? Good. Could you run a record search on Faye and check for any aviation accidents? I just want to rule the possibility of something out. Neil? Can you hear me? Hello? Are you there? Neil, if you can hear me... Listen, I don't think she's real. She's all in his head. And something strange is happening. Hello? Say something. The tree moved. The tree's glitching. No, it's everything's glitching. What is this? Whoa. You. What did you do to Eva? Holy, that is a jump scare and a half. What the frick is this? That isn't even the freaking genre of the patient I signed up for. I didn't know I signed up for a horror game. What do you want? Leave. We can't leave. This is our job. Colin signed for us to be here. He changed his mind. Holy shit, she's turning into a freaking Undertale's boss or something. Like you don't belong here. Fine. You want to play hardball? Let's play freaking hardball. We have the host subconsciousness, but I'm still the admin of this world. I never thought I'd have to use this, but you leave me no choice. It's time to show you my true power. What is he doing? He's squatting. This gesture's control interface was a terrible idea. Thank you for the all-at-once redeem. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is the all-at-once redeem not working? I'll fix that soon. He's transforming, chat. What the fuck is this? Is this Saint Seiya or something? Is that a Saint Seiya reference? They freaking transformed. If you think I'm going to show mercy, you'd be sadly mistaken. Give up now and maybe I'll consider. Damn, get fucked. Please leave. Dagnabbit! We got fucking destroyed. This is so not what I built that backdoor for. Guess even my code needs testing before practical use. And what the heck happened to Eva? I need to get to the bottom of this. Note Faye. Okay, give me a moment. Let me try to mix it up. I think it's some mix it up issue. Probably when I crashed. I had to like restart it because of like the game screwing it up. Let me relaunch, mix it up. Alright, apparently the entire thing probably kind of like screwed up my entire PC. Because I cannot see mix it up at the moment. My search bar is not working. Holy. Hello, Frogwin. Okay, try Try redeeming something. Try a throw redeem or something. Come on. Let's see if it's working now. Oh yeah, you can enable the throw redeems, by the way. Because we're not really doing something. I guess it's just the launch of the game kind of screwed it up a bit. But it should be fine now. Let's see first before I tap back into the game. I just did. Okay. Nothing? Huh. Okay, the throw redeem is not working. My tits are not working. Give me a moment. Let me restart it again. I had to close this thing again. Then restart tits as well. So the thing is, when I launched earlier, right, it froze everything. Weirdly enough, it froze everything. So that's the issue right now. So we need to like restart it as well. Thankfully, my Sabaton timer did not restart, right? Let me reopen the Twitch integrated throwing system. And then open mix it up after. It needs to be in order, sadly. It's like very, very sensitive in how you operate things. Because if it's not open yet, what happens is Mix It Up doesn't detect it, and Mix It Up is the one responsible for most of the things here. Okay, that should be working now. And then opening Mix It Up. Sorry for the hold up, everyone. Alright. Hopefully now it's working. You know, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best, okay? This is a technical issue that is not on my end. Who knew opening the game would crash everything, right? Okay, let's try it again now. Ah! Alright. Alright, everyone, let us go. No way, is it my fault again? Yeah, this seems like a little low on the list of priorities right now. I know, right? Guess we go in. Any instance of Colin should get me back to the overworld. Enter Colin's overworld. System narrow down positions of rogue mental activity. Everything is rogue. She's split up everywhere. Where to even begin? Start from the youngest. She's here somewhere. System disable interactivity for all non-operators, including Colin. I mean, if you really want to fly so bad, Faye said, why don't you go and become a pilot? It's locked. That's her! She's in the painting! Good try, but I sure don't recall the poster looking like that. You look a little distorted, by the way. You try squeezing in there looking the same. I got erased! Oh no, he's doing the Kingdom Hearts pose. What the... What is this place? You tell me. What? Wait a minute. This is my unfinished interface. How are you even in here? And where is Eva? Why should I tell you? You are going to remove me from Colin's memories. We weren't necessarily gonna. You're here to do your job, are you not? You said yourselves that you'd start with me, then work your way up. We only said that because we didn't know you could hear us. Wait, that came out wrong? But listen, you need to believe me. I'm on the patient side, not the contracts. This is just a misunderstanding. We're here to do what's best for Colin, and you can work with us or make us to make it happen. That does sound enticing. It would be nice if that were the case. But should I believe you? Well, let's see. No. Ah, damn, she's getting thunder shocked. Oof! That is toasted. Access to current memories denied. Commencing forced booting. Hey, wait, I'm the admin. I got kicked out. God damn. Damn it. Did my own system just elope with my patient's freaking imaginary friend? I'll get to that when things aren't battered crazy. Alright. You just have to look for the woman. Not yet. She's supposed to be here. That's her. That was you walking by here, wasn't it? That's none of your business anymore. Ah! Again. This again. Hey, look over there! Boom! Oh shit! She freaking saw it! Okay, it isn't fair that you're basically wired to the system's processor. Why won't you just give up and leave us alone? I know Colleen signed the contract, but he only did it out of desperation. He didn't understand the consequences, but he does now. Listen, I don't know what you take us for, but we're here to help him. I mean, I don't know exactly how yet, but at least give us a chance. Just tell me where Eva is and give us the memory link so we can finish the job. Your colleague? To tell you the truth, I don't actually know where she is. And as for the memory link... Damn! Fucking kicked his ass! Oh, it's paper plane! You'll have to go through me. Maybe I should just forfeit. I'm out of here. Can beat her at her own turf. Assets to current memory denied. Commencing forced booting. Okay, this sucks. Another kid memory. Traversing! We're going back to where they both played their musical instrument together. There they are. Hey! She ran away. Not yet. This is where they're playing. You've been here since the beginning, haven't you? You've only had a glimpse of his life. Don't speak as if you know the beginning. Hey, look. That paper plane thing was totally uncool. But what did you mean when you said you don't even know where Eva is? I saw the footage. You were the one who locked her away. No. All I did was lock the communication channels and give her a scare. I don't think I know where she went afterwards. In fact, she disappeared soon after you returned. Disappeared? As in, she unplugged from the machine? Yes, she's no longer here. And if you don't leave too, well, I'm gonna make you leave. It's another fight. This time we fight. Wait, how are you even accessing my private programs like this? Ooh, damn. That wasn't what I was asking at all. I can't even shield her attacks. Insta dead. Holy shit, he got obliterated. We got a 1 minute 30-second break. Let me just grab a thing quick. BRB. Give me like 20 seconds or less. Or 30. I'm just gonna grab something in another room. Do the ad break. Alright, chat, I am back. How's the outbreak going? Is it done? I can't really see. It's hard to see if like the outbreak is still going when you're on mobile. It's still going? Okay. It's done, okay. Access to current memory denied. Commencing forced booting. What is this anymore? We keep on getting yeeted and deleted. Did Eva really unplug from the machine? Maybe I should too. Wait, what if I'm not here either? Faye might even be able to reset our progress. I guess there's at least some use in keeping her busy. Traverse the memories. I see you! So how did you buy a ticket for that seat? I wasn't even here in the actual memory. Get it right. Look, we don't have a lot of time left. If Colin's wish is to be fulfilled, we need you to work with us. You still not understand. Colin's wish is no longer something you can grant him. His wish now is for you to be gone. What did you do? What? I didn't do anything. Unless... Eva? Hey, that wasn't so bad anymore. Wait a minute. Hadouken! We broke it! Sweet! It's a Christmas miracle! Don't get ahead of yourself. Holy shit! We're getting beaten up so bad. This again. I won't let you get to him. We did it! We beat her! We beat her ass! Rogue activity no longer detected in this memory. Finally! Something's working! Eva, are you here somewhere? Rogue activity not detected. You have one more thing. We're gonna traverse this memory as well. We're gonna drink some water as well in between. I don't think that was much of a bullet hell, but kinda, I guess. It's not much of a hell, though. Right, this one isn't a stable copy of him. Wait a minute. This is the last accessible memory we have saved a communicable copy of Colin. Not quite as bright as the real thing, but sure beats nothing at all. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Okay. Ah! Ouch. Oh! That was weird. Let me fix that real quick. There you go. Can you try throwing something again? Just to see if it's like synced up. Alright, let's go down. Hello, old man. Colin, can you hear me? Ah! Ouch! Why is it throwing there? That is weird. Let me just like fix that. I think that is on OBS. What is it throwing over there though? Let me see. Just throw something? Okay, it's fixed now. What the frick? Why was it like that though, earlier? Okay, try throwing again. Okay, try throwing again. Okay, try throwing again. Just to see if it's like out of stock. No, just a normal throw one. Oh yeah, it has a 1 minute cooldown. I forgot. Alright. Yes, listen, I need your help. He added the scuff. Alright, I see how it is. What the? Hello? A light! You locked down the one who created you. That? No, that's not the real Colin. That's merely a partial copy of him that you created. Ah. Huh. Okay, I'm getting a rough idea on how this thing is happening right now. So I guess it's just a bug when I'm using this game currently. Okay, can we disable the throw redeems at the moment? Because it's not really working properly. Yeah, it's probably because of the game, right? Whenever I'm full screen, it minimizes the thing, I guess, for the OBS. It's kind of like freaking up things. So can we just have that disabled for now? Thank you! Come on, you've lost your edge. That's quite the confidence for someone who just got lucky. There's still time. Work with us. And we'll make the best of this. The best of this would be you leaving Colin alone. And I'll be the one making sure of that. We're fighting again. You know I can take you on now, right? Try me. Get fucked, bitch! She's dead. I killed her. Ah. Rogue activity no longer detected in this memory. Booyah! Eva should see me now. This is an instant call, it's so locked somehow. External patch installation initiated. What the? Is that you, Eva? Rogue mental activity detected. This wasn't here before. We're gonna look for Eva. She's probably out here. I found her! Eva. E-R-Y-E. Eva. There you are. Hey. Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. Did you see Faye around here? Don't worry, I took care of her. Already? What did you do? Oh, and sorry about the mess here. I probably should have cleaned it up. You know, I've been thinking that we should just leave. Oh, wait. What? The patient clearly doesn't want us here. We should respect his wishes. That's not something Eva would say. What are you talking about? The patients don't always know what they really want. You, of all people, should know. Wait a minute. Oh, I guess it's no use. I should know by now. You aren't just gonna leave. I really don't know what you do. You want what? I really don't know what to do anymore. But I have to keep going. Even if it just stalls you. Okay, wait. Hold on just a minute. So we got sucked in. You got a sloppy toppy with a twist. Wow, these clouds sure aren't as fluffy as they look. Is this a Final Fantasy reference? Because this certainly looks like a freaking Final Fantasy scenario. You've gone on for long enough. But this is where your trespassing ends. Attack! Attack with my shoe! Bitch! Uh-oh. Ah! Oh my god, I'm kicked! But you! Ah! Tornado punch! Ha! Ah, she zapped me. You know, for an imaginary character, your attacks are kind of vanilla. I hit you with my shoe! Doesn't do shit. Rudog! Uh-oh! I can't really use some help. Look, we don't have to do this. Then forfeit while you're still here. Tornado punch! Oh! Dagnabbit! Reset scenario. Yes, we do the battle again. Just don't give up, do you? Well, there was this one time with a long line at the grocery store. But here, guess not. Armageddon kick! Ha! Pew! Attack! Tornado punch! We're actually running out of like SP. Holy. Tornado! Ding ding! What the? Rudog has joined the party! Alright. Rudog. Compliment. Oh my gosh, you got compliments! The imaginary dog is questioned and ceases to exist. Fuck! I thought I was going to ask him a question. Ah! Throw another shoe. We're fucked. Okay, next time we don't question Rudog. I thought I was going to ask him a question! Tornado punch! Armageddon kick! Let's go! I believe in the power of sheer determination. Kick her ass. Let's go. Tornado punch. Yeah. Yes, it's real combat. They throw you the shoe of destiny. Give me some compliments. Thank you. Am I getting kick? Give me more compliments. Tornado punch. Rude dog, attack her as well. Chat, nose laser or rocket dog? Come on, do you want me to use nose laser or rocket dog? Come on, chat. I need your help. Rocket dog or laser? Chat. Should we laser her or do a rocket pounce or something? I'm giving you a moment to decide what we do there. What do you guys think? No, come to think of it, now that I think about it, I remember back then when I was like at prep, or no, during kindergarten, we had like plays and stuff. And during Christmas play, I remember I actually played as Rudolph back then. Let's rocket dog instead. Let's go. We're gonna make this dramatic, everyone. We attack her with the shoe, and that's enough. She lost to the shoe. Oh, that was a hoot. I beg to differ. Ah, shoot, Rudolph's still up there. I forgot to thank him. But, why did he help me? Shouldn't all made up beings act in unison of Colin's subconsciousness? Maybe if Colin himself isn't always so sure of what he wants, but so what? With all that you tempt him with, it's no surprise that he got lost. That's okay though. He may not know what he wants, but I know what he needs. Okay, Pikachu. Look, you may be part of his mind, but clearly you don't speak for his entirety. Could it be that you're wrong? I mean, no offense, but you aren't much more than an incomplete copy of Colin back there. In fact, I'm not even sure if there's a point in talking to you right now. After all, you're just an ethereal figment of his imagination that never even existed. Perhaps so. But is that any difference from what you're here to do? Damn, what the frick was that? Eva? Hey, sorry I had to head out for a moment there. She's all in Colin's head, by the way. Yeah, I'm intimately familiar with that fact by now. But what were you doing? You just bailed out on me. I was out administering sedatives to curb Colin's brain activity. Not sure how his mental process could override us, but it was getting out of hand. So that wasn't a Christmas miracle after all. It took a while to work out the dosage, as we still need his brain functioning. Seems like it's working though. The effect should be sinking in more now. Oh, just what have you been dealing with over here? Don't ask. Damn, she did the Naruto run on us. What the heck is that? Just some new code Roxy sent me. She said she saw issues with the machine earlier and knew we'd be in trouble. Wrote a patch in the car while Rob was driving, apparently. Show off. Did she say anything else about the machine? Aside from you doing a crappy job with the self repairs? No, not like there was much time to talk. Actually, I'm still not sure if Colin is stable enough for this to work yet. I didn't expect her to be locked down for good this soon. He must have tired Colin out quite a bit. Well, it was a hard fought. Whatever it was, good thing this worked. I doubt we'd have any time for a retry. I do have some questions for you about this incident, though. But those can wait until the case is done. The effect of the sedative is temporary. We have little time as it is. Come on, let's move on already while we still can. This might just be the most hassle we've ever gone through for a single memory link. What is it? Oh, it's just something she said earlier. That whole thing was messed up. Did she turn freaky and ghastly on you too? Yeah, but that's not what I meant. Never mind, let's just get going and chat later. I guess it's not exactly a journal after all. What a detour. Prepare! We're gonna need the flowers. This is the one that spawns them. Yippee! Activate! Going to the hibiscus, everyone! We got locked in! We get to talk to her, I guess. Backing up iterative data for applied selection. Data backup complete and stored to repository. That took a while. Weren't you right behind me? I just had to clean up that mess back there. That was a plane. Well, let's go and see what we find at the vortex of Faltis. I have a guess. Well, here's another one of these. So, you think this is a case of schizophrenia? Well, with that, the patient usually has trouble actively distinguishing delusions from reality. But in this case, I get the feeling that he's actually well aware of it. Still can't say for certain, but I'm leaning toward some kind of defense mechanism instead. The more curious question is how she's able to materialize her so vividly, here so vividly. You think she thinks she's able to see us? Hard to say, but she shouldn't be able to interfere for now, at least. This seems to be just a normal memory playback. Didn't exactly, didn't exactly stick that soft field landing, huh? Not like I had much practice on actual grass trip. What you waiting for? Come on. Haven't you ever heard of the phrase stop and smell the roses? There are flowers on top of the hill too, you know. I'll race you there. Wonder if we could find something. Oh, it's actually going here. Hey, I was thinking. Speaking of schizophrenia, I once joked about schizophrenic people, and my teacher said, "You mean people with schizophrenia? Schizophrenic is a bit hurtful, you know." I don't get it. Is there a punchline? Or is it like just the term schizophrenic is just rougher, I guess? Is it like a slur kind of thing? No, with the way that the sentence is constructed. With the way that the sentence is constructed, it sounds more like people with schizophrenia instead of the term schizophrenic. I see. Gotcha. Maybe we should come back some other time instead. Oh, don't be such a downer. We're practically already there. Hey, remember when we played Catch Me If You Can? The wind? It wasn't there a moment ago. I can imagine that it's painful. I can also imagine a lot of people probably don't even know if they actually do have schizophrenia. Because it is pretty much a mental condition. It's hard to like distinguish stuff, especially if you're going through it. If you've been told that you are going through it. Okay, what is the matter now? Let's just rest here for a while. Again? You barely walked any steps. I'm the one who has to carry this thing up here. Oh, I just thought you'd have gotten stronger by now. That's all. The cellos got bigger too, you know. Just come and sit here with me for a bit, will you? Do you remember the first time we came here? Which first time? The second one, I guess. The one where I tried to race you up the hill? Oh yeah, that was a dumb move. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's like there are certain terms that people kind of like say that is kind of hurtful, I guess. It's forgive this term, I guess, I don't know. Like calling someone autistic is bad, but saying people with autism is better kind of thing. If that kind of makes sense, right? It's just like it's kind of like making it sound like it's a bit watered down depending on how you say things. You sure were excited to take me up there though. Personally, I think it just depends from person to person. I really do not understand because everyone goes through things differently, right? There are some people who prefer others just being straight out with whatever they're saying, and some people are a bit more like it's a bit around the bush kind of thing. Like if I was called something, I won't really mind. So yeah, it just depends on from person to person. Yeah, that's true. I think it just depends on the person. I'll be honest. Okay, unpopular take, unpopular opinion. I don't know if this applies or like how good this would sound on stream, but I will say this, and this is just a personal opinion. I think a lot more people get offended by things a lot more with that terminology for people who actually have members, friends, family members, and something, right? More than people who are going through things. I mean, okay, it just depends. It just depends on the passage of time. The term acoustic back then probably was a censor, but nowadays it's used more as a joke than just a censor. But I do believe that there's nothing bad with using certain words. It just depends on how you deliver it. Cancelled. So, pretty much I am neurodivergent one way or another. And I think people who get offended for certain things usually tend to be people who are not under that umbrella and more of people who know someone that is dear to them, or at least just people who are kind of like a bit more vocal and try to like be an advocate for the other people who don't really mind it that much. It's like it's somewhat like how other people would get offended for someone else kind of thing. It's not inherently bad for ADHD. True. I have ADHD. I do feel like maybe I'm quite autistic. I can actually just like see certain patterns with autism that hits me. Like for example, if I'm going to give an example of something that I have on me, it is when something goes wrong, my entire day is ruined. If there's something that I need to do and something comes in between it, like if I'm writing and someone bothers me to have a talk while I'm writing, it kind of ruins my mood to write and I won't be writing again for the next few days kind of thing. Like I need things to be in a certain schedule. And sometimes when I feel my ADHD acting up, I just can't hyper focus on what I need to do. And sometimes I really need that kind of like setup before I actually do things. If I don't set a schedule on what I want to do at a given time, I actually cannot work on it. But the point is not really around that, but I do feel like I don't really get offended when people call me things. It just depends on what and how they say it. And I do feel like the censorship is more affecting the people who have someone that they care about. You know, it's like, how do I say this? There are people who actually just like feel bad that they're going through it. You know, like it's hard for a person to know that their child or their friend, their sibling or something is going through a certain thing. And it's hard for them to swallow that fact. So they get hurt instead. But I do believe that people with certain mental health issues, or not really mental, I don't know if it's like a mental health issue or whatever, but people who are neurodivergent don't really need much of the pity of people. They just need understanding and the patience of other people. I think instead of pitying them, people should be more accepting and more accepting and more mindful of how to treat them, how to act around them. It's less on I can't really speak for everyone, but for me, I'd rather have people actually just like try to understand my situation rather than them feeling sad about things. I don't really feel super bad about certain things around me, about me, and stuff like those. I just prefer to be more, people being more patient with me. You know, a lot of people just like wants to be more accepted instead of like having to pretend that they're just like everyone else kind of thing. And of course, there's like, it's different from people to people. Different mental health issues requires different type of approaches. So it's kind of like hard, right? But that is why it's neurodivergence. It's not something that you typically handle by yourself in a very normal manner. But I'd say that a lot of people that are quite like, I saying it like people that are kind of neurotypical, I guess, or are not neurodivergent, view things as well differently. Like I could say something a lot more straightforward, and people would think, oh, it's like, yeah, she's like spitting facts or spitting truths or whatever. I feel bad about parts of yourself when yourself is yourself. Changing anything would be like being someone else. I can get into that kind of talk later, or do you want me to talk about this right now? It's like there's such a thing called autism masking, and it's pretty much a thing where people with autism kind of try to play around like they're kind of just like everyone else, because they feel like they'd be understood by other people more easily if they don't act like themselves. So one of the things with me is whenever I read a line that reminds me of a quote or a song, I would quote it out or I would sing it out. Even if it's like in an inappropriate time, I feel like I need to say this right now. So there's like different type of things, right? And you can say, you can be yourself. And it's quite easy to understand that if a person is, it feels so weird calling people neurodivergent, neurotypical. It feels like there's a divide, but just for like the sake of just having this conversation, a lot of people who are neurodivergent, I guess, kind of just like feels a little bit more misunderstood, and people kind of like invalidates their special needs and stuff, so they have to like pretend they're kind of just like the same as everyone else, even though their brain and their thought process operates in a different type of level. It's like different frequencies for different things, right? And that is why there's like such a thing called autism masking and stuff like those. And it's not that easy to tell someone to just be yourself when acting like yourself kind of gets you in hot water for something extremely normal for us, I guess. If I'm gonna give an example, it's like you could give me a very lengthy reply, right? Like, for example, someone that loves you very much would say something like, "I love you more than the stars in the sky," and they would just like reply to you with, "I love you too," because that is very, very straight to the point. We don't need to expound that much. Like, there are people who are extremely poetic, but sometimes you just want to like get your feelings across, and everything else is excess. But if you do say that, people would be like, "Damn, this person probably doesn't like me as much." There's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a bit there are certain mannerisms of neurodivergent people that kind of like throws neurotypical people off. Like, there are times that I want to like be extremely expressive, right? But there are times that I just want to like answer in very, very short bursts of like, just get straight to the point kind of thing. And sometimes when you go straight to the point and you just answer as honestly as you can, and you keep it very, very concise, people thinks you're being uninterested in them and stuff like those, which isn't really the case. But it just differs from person to person on how they would interpret things. And I would say that neurodivergent people kind of view things a lot differently from a person who's neurotypical. He's like, neurotypical is like what you would see on your everyday life. People who are neurodivergent wouldn't say they're weird, but it's kind of like they just see the world in a different way. So yeah, I actually kind of forgot. My trail of thought just like went from one thing to another. But yeah, pretty much masking in general kind of like solves that issue temporarily, where it just like doesn't really help that much, right? But I think people, if they are accepted and more understood in a certain way, then people who are neurodivergent wouldn't need to mask their own selves as someone else. And I think it would help them a lot more. So anyways, I think people who are neurodivergent just really needs a lot more understanding, a lot more, I'd say, it's not treating them completely differently, but just understanding how to deal with them. Identity crisis. That's what happens when you're masking, because you really play like you're just like everyone else. I will give you an example on how I work. Whenever I go to malls, I have this thing where I pretty much but if my paradise is you, it's always been each other, right? We find solace in each other's company. Paradise is wherever you find your peace. Paradise is not a place, it is somewhat like a state in each other, yeah. Also, Agni, welcome to the stream. Just talk about autism all of a sudden. Where was I? Gateway to an identity crisis, yeah, that is pretty much what happens when you mask for too long. So going back to what I was saying, whenever I go to the mall, there are malls, right, with a lot of like huge tiles usually. And what I do whenever I go to malls is, one of the patterns that I do from time to time is I make sure that I never step on a line or a crack or whatever. Like, I do it like it's like a game where my life depends on it. I might be like around 30s, but at times I also still kind of skip. I still skip certain blocks, like if there's like mostly if there's like white, grays, and blacks, and there's pretty much a huge gap, and there's a pattern that I could step on, I would skip the white tiles and skip the gray tiles if I can leave from white to white or so. So like those are like certain things that I enjoy doing. Sometimes when I look at something, even when I'm in a group of friends, I just like start daydreaming at times and just like get hooked onto it and just stand there. There are like things that I usually do as well. I've done that too. See? I always make sure to stay on the dark tiles. I pretty much look at the pattern. It's like, oh, there's like majority of them is white, and then there's like a huge gap between things. So I can only step on the gray tile once. I need to skip on the black tiles and just hop from white to white as much as I can, or else I die. Or whenever I'm riding a car, I look at the lamp posts and then or electrical posts or something, and then I move my eyes from left to right, right to left, and then I pretend that I have like this imaginary person crossing the street super fast, and I need to make sure that my eyes are trailing from one place to another and does not get hit by a car moving from one place to another. And I need to make a jump from each post every time we're about to hit a post. So I have like those things in my mind usually. My favorite action would be when walking on the sidewalks. I always prefer to walk on the edge as if I'm balancing, where if I fail, I'd either fall off the street or to the other side. We have a small road with stone tiles. And that's where I'd mostly do instead. But it's not as bad. Okay, I remember back then when I was like Kosmatsu, if I remember. I was with Agni and I said I had the strong urge back then to just moan out loud in public. I was like, Agni, you want me to freaking moan as hard as I can right now? It's like, no, fucking don't fucking do it. Made the most disgusted face ever. Yeah, I'm just fucking weird like that. I have moments where I actually just feel like I want to do something and I need to do it. You gotta stop me or I'm actually gonna fucking do it. My friend just went bet. If someone says that, I'll actually do it in public. Just fucking moan out loud as hard as I can if people want me. Like, dude, I swear. Okay, still one of my favorite places. I've always liked how it overlooked the city. It really has been a while, hasn't it? I rather miss going there. So why are you hesitating? Hmm? We're mere steps away from there, you know? And when they said bet, I did it and they fucking ran like they didn't actually expect me to do it. They left me. I mean, you asked for it. I mean, what did you expect? I would have expected them to actually be embarrassed. I will share something weird that I usually do back then. After this segment, we're stopping every step along the way. True. Stop kidding yourself, Colin. You're not tired, and it's not the wind. We've already come so far. You know as well as what we have to do. I remember back then, I used to sleep over at a guy friend's place. And every time I go there, I would moan out daddy to him because I know how much he hates being called daddy because all of his freaking exes and girls that he tends to date have daddy issues. So I just kept moaning daddy, and actually just like had him tell me that he offered to buy me ice cream so I would stop. And I said, okay, you're safe for a day. Or a night, rather. The first time we came here, that was the first time I accompanied you to play the scales too, wasn't it? Yeah, it helped. It still does, actually. Well, no one likes to practice scales alone. But you could never actually hear what I was playing, could you? It's nice up there today. It always is. You don't have to leave anymore. I can fly now. Wherever you go, I can go with you. You really are stubborn, aren't you? Don't you think you're getting a bit too old for me to stay? People would laugh at you if they knew. They can laugh all they want. I don't care. You made me who I am today. Learned to fly because of you. I keep playing the cello because of you. You taught me to practice the scales. No, Colin. I can't teach you anything you don't know. Nor can I make you do anything you don't want. Maybe all you really wanted was for someone to be there. Even if it was just someone like me. I know it's mesmerizing here, Colin. But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what we couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is and all that could be? Sometimes stepping out of this little world we've made is the only way to notice and appreciate all the beautiful things all around you. I just don't want to be alone. Sure, if I go, you'll be alone at times, even you don't want to be. But that's all part of growing up. And it's all part of life. It's what makes fleeting moments with loved ones treasured and our memories precious. It's also what drives you to seek out what you wouldn't find you just stayed here with me. There's a lot out there just waiting for you, Colin. I can't promise they'll always be good, but I know you won't find all that you need living only in these pages of ours. You brought me into this world. I won't forget that. And while some things aren't meant to stay, some are only meant to carry you so far. In my own way, you know I will always be there to protect you. And whatever comes, if it's something we could do, then it's something you could do. What do you say, Colin? Are you ready? I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for it to end. I don't care what you are or aren't. You were my first real friend. Hey, this doesn't have to be the end for us. One day, you might look back and realize how fast this precious life has passed you by. And on that day, I'll come back once more. We'll talk like how we used to talk. You'll tell me all about your day. No, about your life. You'll tell me about what a happy life you've had and all the nice memories you've made. I might not have such a happy life, you know. You're such a downer, you know that? Have a little faith in yourself, Colin. Of course you will. I know you will. It may take a long time, and it may take a lot of work and effort. But when that day comes, I know you'll have a lot of happy memories to share. It's almost time. How much have you written in that book by now? You've replaced its pages so many times, huh? I must talk a lot. Sorry about that. But now that I'm going... Hello, Emanal. Welcome to the stream. But now that I'm going, perhaps you could finally spare more pages for other things. It's your book. You don't have to always write about me anymore. It's just like life, right? Same book filled with all kinds of different pages. As it should be. Take care of yourself, alright? Hey, I still haven't said goodbye yet. You already have, Colin. A long, long time ago. If life was a book, it would make a really good weapon. Bet. She never came back, did she? Guess not. I wonder if she's a cause or an effect. As in, do you think Colin's unhappy because she never came back again? If Colin only wanted to see her again, I doubt he would have needed to call us. Yeah, so perhaps her absence at the end meant that he was already unhappy by then. Back to square one. John Wick would agree to this notion. True. He snapped someone's neck with a book. This place is destabilizing again. We don't have much time left. Let's move. We have to make do with what we have. Wait. Do we know what we're doing with them yet? I have a few ideas to try, but we still need to link the mementos first. Let's get back to the overworld and figure things out while we do that. Alright. Oh, he disappeared. What the heck? Oh, wait, just it fractured. It fractured. Holy, what is that? In my own way, I will always be there to protect you. Neil? What's taking you so long? This place is falling apart. There is no time to wait for him. Connect the... You have stabilized it, chat. That's how good we are. I think that's all of them, but... No! Ain't no way we got saved by the paper plane! Lost data! What is this place? Rock bridge! No! Rock platform! We're moving. Hover rock. These memories, they're falling apart. But in the blink of an eye, suddenly, there's no more time. And I find myself here, just looking at everyone else. I just want to feel I've done enough in this world before I go. You know? That's why we are here, Colin. Tell us your regrets. What is it that you want us to fix? Call them. But when you go through the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here. It's not like that, Thea. I won't forget about you. Jellyfish! Shark! You only have so little time in this life. I will never be able to do all that we want. No matter what we do, there'll always be other things we'd want to try, other paths to take. Fuck. Did it spill on your dress? Hey, just one more excuse to jump into the lagoon. You know, we don't have to waste all that lemon juice. Have you ever tried writing with it? Lemon juice? No, why? Then prepare to be mind blown by some elementary school magic. Get this, it's invisible ink. Invisible ink? Yep, The writing appears in color only when you hit the paper up. Come on, I'll show you. Let's write something with it. It's been a while since I've written. Well, never too late to start again. How about a letter? To who? Each other, of course. We could write about this trip. It's been kind of a journey, hasn't it? And at the end of it, we could show each other what we wrote of it all. Or was this not part of the memory earlier? How would you even consider? Why would you toss aside everything we have for something make-believe? I'm not tossing anything aside. We all have regrets. We all have regrets, be it writing, a wrong, or dreams long past. At Sigmund Corp, we give you that second chance to make things right. Because with our help, it's never too late. Wait, this don't seem like just randomly scattered memories. Could it be that the sedative's wearing off? Let's save. He's in very critical condition right now. Oops. Wrong. Save. It's save. Alright, 542. You're different. Even from the man you were when I first met you. You're no longer aloof. You know, when you're here, you're actually here. I know it's mesmerizing here, Faye spoke after a pause. She lifted her gaze back up to the sky. But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Do you think you're forgetting what actually is? And all that could be? Okay, look, I got it. I got your message. You hear me? I know you're still here. You can come and get me now. Damn it, I really thought it was her. Oh wait, is that really the only way to... Ah! He got sucked in. It's Sloppy Toppy with a twist again. Ah. Where the hey have you been? I figured it out, Eva. I figured out the impossible. I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon feeding, but I guess that's what it takes when we're on inside of it. What are you talking about? Yes, just what are you talking about? The sedative, it wore off already? You don't sound too happy about it. We're here to help Colin. And you're the mental process that's in the way. Well, lucky for you, that can't be amended now, can't it? So looks like we're about out of time. If you're going to race me for good, you might as well hurry. No, we're not going to race you. We're going to race us. Wait, what? Colin never needed our service, Eva. You already had her. The ability to change his reality, to live in a different world. One that filled the gaps of what he wanted, all in his head. She is what we do, Eva. And yet, she left. She left, which could have only meant one thing. What you're trying to imply... No, that can't be right. What we do is different from just this. How is it different? Because there's more to it. There's more to what we do. We fulfill wishes. We give meaning to people's lives. What we do, it has to be more than just that of an imaginary friend. It's all more elaborate for sure. But for someone who had to fight just to let go of fantasy and embrace reality, maybe our existence was merely an unwelcomed amplifier. A reminder of the make-believe, the imaginary, and the endless possibilities that make reality that seems less than what it is. Hey, you two, things aren't looking good with the patient. I don't know what you're up to, but you might want to get out of there. And by might wanna, I mean need to. After all that, huh? I guess none of this even matters anymore. There's no way we'd still have the time to implement any actual changes. No, we might not have the time. But what about her? She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures would be internalized. So much could be done in a fraction of a moment. You're suggesting giving sole control of the machine to a mental process of the patient? The ethical implications of that hasn't been done for good reasons. It hasn't been done because no patient has the chance like this. Besides, what's our alternative? Just leave and mark this as a write-off? But what about the legal complications? The contracts it says. Oh, come on, Eva. When has the contract stopped us? Guys. Go on. I'll be right behind. Don't say I never trust you. Why are you doing this for us? Well, if I were Colin and on my last breath, I'd trust you over two strangers in white coats, right? Strangers, huh? Your colleague was right about one thing. There's more to what you do than just playing God with people's memories. You've been here for just a day yet. In all of his lifetime, no one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And well, you're kind of the first I've been able to meet too. In some silly way, maybe that's part of what Colin really wished for. It was one heck of a meet and greet, that's for sure. Full admin access transferred to unknown credentials. Faye. You gotta be alright? Just a little nervous. I guess. Well, given the circumstances, I'd say that's pretty alright. Hey. You think in some ways I've truly existed? Well, for what it's worth, I think all our memories and everything in it can be nothing but the fiction we tell ourselves. Good luck out here. Colin's counting on you. His blood pressure is dropping. Vital signs are fading fast. I think he's letting go. He's dead. I'm sorry for your loss. Please take all the time you need. I'll be in the living room with the paperwork. When they're ready, I'll let them know. They need a moment. Patient disconnected. Oh, it's a little stark, isn't it? Seeing it like this after just having been in there. It is what it is. I'm just a little cold. It felt warmer in there. What we did back there, do you know if it worked? Hard to say. I'll try to dig through the data afterward, but well, it's never been done like this before. I don't know how coherent it'd be. Guess we got another mess of a report to write. We can take care of that when the dust settles. In the meantime, I remembered something. So, did you succeed? There was a complication. We tried to cope with something unorthodox, but I'm not sure if we will ever know what really happened in those last moments. Hey, hey, Sophia said you got a lighter. Yeah.
I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small. But there were times I'd want to shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And everything you saw in me, that's what I wanted to be. Did I make it after all? All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away.
You get to see everything in his story now.
As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the wonder never fade. Though we've turned 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below. I've searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all. All the grass on the other side. Is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away.
So in the end, the whole write-up with Sigmund Corp was erased. He gets to live his life thinking that he never really did have regrets. And he ended up feeling contented. Looking for something, old timer? It's been a while, huh? A long while. You haven't changed much. And whose fault is that now? Listen, I wish it were under better circumstances, but I know. I wish I still had time to tell you about all that's happened since then. It's okay. I was there. I'm only here to say goodbye. Just tell me one thing though. Do you still have any regrets? Regrets? I've had a few. Too few to mention. Yeah, I have a lot of those. But that's okay. The chances I missed, the mishaps, and all that I wish I had. Well, they were all still part of it. They made my way for all that I do have. And what I do have, I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world. That's all I wish to hear. Go on. They're waiting for you. It's time to go home. Hey, Colin? Sorry I had to leave back then. Thank you for having been there, even when nobody else was. What an ending. It was pretty emotional. It was pretty good. Personally, I enjoyed To the Moon more, but it's probably more like a personal thing because I could relate more to River. But it is super nice. Your final moments, curiosity. It's gonna be super fucking rough. In your final moments, you get flashbacks. Very, very rapid flashbacks of everything. Not completely everything, but key points in your life just starts flashing before your eyes. I had a near-death experience once, and during those final moments that I thought I was about to die, everything was literally flashing before my eyes. Partially because of the floodlights of the car that was about to hit me after I got run by a motorcycle in a freaking highway. I was just like lying there, right? But around those moments, I actually just start remembering all of the things. Didn't really had much regrets back then. I just wish I had more time to like have a longer life back then during those moments. It's actually quite interesting how it actually plays out there. But as I would say that there are moments when you actually feel like you're about to like kick the bucket. You actually get a moment where you actually just like get flashbacks. That is something I actually can attest to. You actually do have flashbacks. Sup? Where are you? At my scotch? Drinking home? You said you'd be here. I said I'd visit, like we always do, not attend a funeral. When was the last time we even did that? I know, but I just thought we owed it to him after. Dr. Rosalind? I believe the writer of the game is also a musician. I believe he composed every song in this game. My near death experience lost control of a car downhill was just, oh shit, this will cost a lot, won't it? I mean, you kind of focus on things. You didn't get a flashback? That is interesting. I had quite a vivid flashback. At the end of all of the flashbacks, I think I had a flashback of the person that I was liking hard back then. Like there was like this girl that I was really into, and I pretty much hang out with her from time to time. And we just like, I can remember, I can tell chat a very, very cute story about that thing. Dr. Rosalind, we're about to start. Go on, I'll get my turn. Probably say it after the game, right? We'll have a bit of just chatting, just like share a bit. Alright, enjoy your scotch. Alright, enjoy your scotch. Do you know it? No, where were we? Oh, not looking sketchy at all, Neil. I asked you to knock, not hack my lock. Switching to digital was a terrible idea. Why didn't you just keep both locks on? Dagnabbit, Rob, I don't know why she even got you involved. We don't have long. Are you guys still in it or not? You betcha. So, is that the solution you were talking about? Yeah, that's her. Episode 2, Finding Paradise. Oh yeah, we have Sigmund Corp mini episodes in between. And that is the end of that game. Well, let's move to just chatting.